Moi everyone and welcome to Finish Your Plate. Kanaviillokki, or Finnish chicken curry sauce, is kind of a dish that divides people. Some either hate it, some love it. The reason I think why many people hate it is because when it's made in school cafeterias or places like that, sometimes they're not very careful when separating the meat. So there's some pieces of cartilage left behind, which can definitely be off-putting to some. But join me and I'll show you how to make it yourself, how you can season it yourself to your liking, and also you can make it without those annoying pieces of cartilage. And maybe you too will fall in love with this dish that is so nostalgic for a lot of Finns. This is a dish where there's a lot of opportunities to cut down the time it takes to make it, but I'll make it the long way. I have some chicken thighs here, just bone in, skin on. I'm just gonna put these in here, in my hot stock pot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a chicken stock first with these. Very basic chicken stock. Add some salt, of course. And we're gonna put some of these soup vegetables in. Onions, celery, and carrots. Just roughly chop them. We're gonna strain this anyway, so they're okay. You can even use the leaves of the celery. A few spices too. Some black pepper, allspice, bay leaves, and again salt, and now we'll cover this with hot water. And we're just gonna let this slowly simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour, at least until the chicken is done. So instead of making stock yourself, you could obviously use chicken stock and then pick up one of those roasted chickens that they have at the store, and you could have this dish done in no time. Yep, it's definitely done as far as the temperature goes. So what we want to do is, just gonna peel off the skin and check that the meat is, yes, the meat comes off. This is done. Alrighty, so let's take the rest of the chicken out. There we go. And now we'll strain the broth. And we're gonna just shred the chicken. So now in my sauce pot, I'm just gonna add some butter. And some all-purpose flour. About 2 tablespoons both. And in the roux, we're just going to add some curry powder. We're just going to cook this curry roux for about 2 minutes. And now we're just going to add the chicken stock back in. A little bit at a time so it doesn't clump up. And we'll add a couple tablespoons of cream. And I will just grind up some green peppercorns. Put that in there. And now we're gonna add the meat back in. Cool. Taste one more time for salt. And now my rice is ready. Perfect timing. You serve this with some rice or even potatoes. With a few pieces of scallion as a garnish, or parsley maybe. And a little bit of a sweet jam. This could be lingonberry, raspberry, and of course, a side of rye bread. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Finish Your Plate.